Now see this problem. A, B and C are partners in a firm. A retires on 1st April 2012. On the date of retirement, rupees 80,000 is due to him in all. It is agreed to pay him this amount in installment every year at the end of the year. Prepare A's loan account in the following cases. First, 4 yearly installments plus interest at 10% per annum. Second, 3 installments of rupees 25,000 which already includes interest at 10% per annum on the outstanding balance and the balance including interest in the 4th year. Books are closed on 31st March every year. So, let's solve this problem now. As given in the problem, amount due to Mr. A after his retirement is rupees 80,000 which was paid him in installments every year at the end of the year. So now we are preparing A's loan account of first condition, that is 4 yearly installments plus interest at 10% per annum. Let's start. His dues were rupees 80,000. So on 1st April 2012, by A's capital account, the balance, that is rupees 80,000, transferred to his loan account, rupees 80,000. Now first year will end on 31st March 2013. So on 31st March 13, by interest account, interest rate is 10% per annum. So 10% per annum on rupees 80,000 which will be rupees 8,000 here. On the same date, that is on 31st March 2013, they will pay him first installment. So to bank account, 4 yearly installments means 20,000 per year. So 20,000 plus interest rupees 8,000, that is rupees 28,000 will be paid to him on 31st March 2013, and we will make the balancing for this year. Credit total is 88,000 and the balance is rupees 60,000. So two balance carried down 60,000. On 1st April 2013, that is first day of next year, 13-14, on 1st April 2013, by balance brought down rupees 60,000. Now for the year ended 31st March 2014, they will keep that amount, and on 31st March 2014 they will calculate interest. So interest on 60,000 at the rate of 10%, so interest will be rupees 6,000, and on the same date, that is on 31st March 2014, they will pay the second installment to bank account. Second installment fixed amount is 20,000 plus interest of rupees 6,000. So total payment will be of rupees 26,000, and then we will tally the account for the second year, that is the year 13-14. Credit total is 66,000, and so the balance will be 40,000. So on 31st March 2014, two balance carried down 40,000. Now next year will start on 1st April 2014. So by balance brought down rupees 40,000. The year will end on 31st March 15. So by interest at 10% on 40,000 which will be rupees 4,000. On the same day, that is on 31st March 15 they will pay the next installment. So to bank account 20,000 fixed installment plus interest rupees 4,000. So the payment will be 24,000. And now we will tally the account for the year ended 31st March 2015. Credit total will be 44,000. And so the balance will be 20,000 as payment is made of rupees 24,000. So on the same date to balance carried down 20,000. Next year we start on 1st April 2015. So by balance brought down 20,000. On the last day of the year, that is on 31st March 16, they will calculate interest again by interest account. 10% of 20,000, that is 2,000. And on the same date, that is on 31st March 16, they will make the payment of the remaining amount, that is 20,000, the last installment, plus interest charged rupees 2,000, that is the payment will be made of rupees 22,000. And in this year credit total is 20,000, debit total is 20,000. So they have paid all the amount due to Mr. A. Okay. Now second condition is they are paying in 3 installments, that is 25,000 each, which will already include interest at 10% per annum on the outstanding balance, and the balance including interest in the fourth year. Means 3 years we will pay him 25,000 and in the 4th year the remaining amount. This is the meaning of this sentence. So let us start. On 1st April 2012, by A's capital account, amount is rupees 80,000. Now on 31st March 2013 they will charge interest, that is by interest account, 10% on 80,000, that is 8,000. Now on the same date, that is on 31st March 2013, they will make the payment to bank account. Fixed installment is of rupees 25,000 including the interest. So they will pay 25,000 only. This amount is including interest at 10%, that is 8,000. So total they will pay 25,000. And so now we will make the balancing for this year. Credit total is 88,000. After paying 25,000, the balance remaining is rupees 63,000 on 31st March 2013. Next year will start on 1st April 2013. So by balance brought down will be rupees 63,000. Again on the year ending 31st March 2014, they will calculate interest. So by interest account, 10% on 63,000, so 6,300. And on the same date, that is on 31st March 2014, they will pay rupees 25,000 again. So their second installment is of 25,000. Now again we will balance the account for second year. Credit total is 69,300. After deducting rupees 25,000, the balance remaining will be 44,300. To balance carried down on the same date, that is on 31st March 2014, the balance will be 44,300. Next year will start on 1st April 2014. By balance brought down, the amount will be 44,300. On the last day of the year, that is on 31st March 2015, they will calculate interest. So by interest account, 10% on 44,300, so the amount will be 4430. And on the same date, that is on 31st March 15, they will make the payment of third installment to bank account. The third installment is also of rupees 25,000 including interest. So we will tally the account now. Total of credit side will be 48,730. 48,730. We will deduct rupees 25,000 from this amount, so amount remaining will be 23,730. On the same date, that is on 31st March 2015, two balance carried down. On the first day of last year, that is on 1st April 2015, by balance brought down 23,730. Okay, now they told us that the balance including interest in the fourth year. So this is the fourth year. Now we will charge first interest on 31st March 16 by interest account. 10% of this amount, that is 2,373. And on the same date, that is on 31st March 16, they will pay the remaining amount of Mr. A, that is the whole amount, total of this amount. So the total comes 26,103. Now we will tally the last year. Total will be 26,103, 26,103. So they have paid all the amount due to Mr. A. That's all.